Every struggle is really a resiliency building opportunity. That tension is what helps with growth, and that's what I think surfing really provides us, is the opportunity to really practice falling and failing over and over and over and over and meeting our edge. Hey, I'm Natalie Small. Sun is finally coming out. It was a nice glassy morning with lots of dolphins. I'm originally from Durham, North Carolina, and my family moved around a bit when I was a kid, and so currently I'm living in San Diego, but I've been living in Peru for the last 4-ish years, and I'm trying to make San Diego home base, but I've succeeded at being there like 2 months total at a time. I was in high school and was also playing water polo and made some friends with the guys' water polo team that all surfed. And they just gave me a little potato chip surfboard and no pop-up practice, no like this is where we're going and this is what you do. They just left and paddled out, and so I was like, okay, and I just it was just chaos. I don't really remember much besides just being overwhelmed. And so my first surf experience was definitely just like being overwhelmed, and I'm surprised that I kept surfing after that. Professionally, I'm a marriage and family therapist, and I'm also a sailing captain, and I've been surfing since I was 15. And so I've been doing that through Groundswell Community Project, which is a nonprofit based in San Diego, but we have branches all over the world and partners all over the world, from Scotland to Peru to up and down the coast of California. And I get a chance to really explore like what are the healing modalities that the ocean provides, and how is the ocean like naturally healing us, and then how do we create intentional spaces to enhance that healing. I think there's so many good surf spots. There's a surf spot down in San Diego on the cliffs that I surfed at straight for 4 years in college, and it's just like you have to scamper down the cliffs in order to get to it, so it's a little bit of an adventure. Crew down there is typically pretty chill and all different ages, and I feel like no matter what, anytime I paddle out, I'll run into somebody I know, and the water's clear and you can see the Garibaldis and the kelp, and you feel like you're in nature. I've worked for Surf with Amigas for the last couple years, and they're a women's surf retreat company, and pretty much anywhere that they have surf retreats is epic. Like epic waves, epic conditions, epic crew, because you're typically surfing with like 7 other amigas, and it's just good vibes. But a spot that really holds a warmth in my heart is Huanchaco, Peru. Actually, Huanchaco, Peru has a history of surf that goes back to 500 AD. And they use these reed canoe-like boards that are similar to the tule boats that the Kumeyaay peoples in Southern California used as well. So to get to surf there feels like you're like paddling out into history. More recently, from the work that I've been doing, there's like a growing girls and women's surf community there. When I first started surfing there, I was the only woman in the lineup, and now there's like a whole crew of ladies that are always out. And so it just has this real sense of like deep ancestral connection and healing. It feels like a very healing space as well. I think my surfer girl crush is like a whole pod of ladies in Huanchaco, Peru. In 2010, I ran like women's health, ocean health, mental health workshop at one of the local schools, and got to work with the same group of like 5 girls for about 3 weeks, and they were ages like 5 to 10. Most of them didn't know how to swim or had never been in the sea before. They came back 3 years later, and those same girls were sharing a surfboard and taking turns surfing together, and were really like wanting to start their own little surf club. So I talked to a group of my girlfriends here, and we collected the gear that they needed through donations of the community and went back and help them start their surf club. Like we do summer surf camps that are like over 50 girls. And they're now becoming instructors and starting their own surf schools. And this is a community where there was 0 women surf instructors, 0 women-owned surf schools. And now they have their lifeguard certs and their ESA certs, and are really like dramatically shifting the landscape of surfing in Huanchaco. And now they're like 15, 16, 17. This past winter when I was back there, seeing them just like really stepping into who they are, and how surfing has opened up so many doors and opportunities for them, from like becoming surf instructors to also getting to travel and see other women who are lawyers or doctors or graphic designers or yoga teachers, and just recognizing like, oh my gosh, I have all these different things that I can dream about versus the one dream that was available to them before. I'm really proud of them. It's not easy, and their love for the ocean now has blossomed into so many different things, and I'm excited to see what they continue to do with it.